Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to start this Stanley, and we're going to talk about how to rhinestone a Stanley from start to finish. First thing you're going to need, well, you don't have to have, is a cup holder. This one I got from Sassy's Creations, and I'll tag her below. And it is my all-time favorite. It turns, it has different positions you can put it in. And it holds my Stanley so that I can rhinestone it hands-free, because this thing gets heavy quick. Now, next thing is your supplies. Here are some things you're going to need. Rhinestone picker tool. Find on Amazon. I got them linked in my Amazon storefront. Rhinestones and rhinestone trays. Also, this stuff here is linked in my Amazon storefront. You're also going to need a glue. This is the glue I use, linked to my Amazon storefront, Liquid Fusion. And this one also comes with a little bottle, because that's what you'll need to squeeze the glue out onto the cup. This next part is pure preference. You do not have to do this. I like to take my handles off of the Stanley while I work on it. So I get my screwdriver here, and the screws on the bottom, and I just unscrew the screws. There's one here, and there's one on the inside here. Alright, little movie magic for you. Now, your screws, keep them somewhere safe. Okay? Safe. Now we're going to sand this baby down using 220 grit sandpaper. I get a square about 3 inches by 2 inches, okay, to sand it. And I fold it in half so that my fingers have a grip and it has a grip. And you sand it until all of this black here looks like this. Now you see here where it looks darker, it's not sand. Me personally, some people say they don't prep their tumblers. Me, you ain't gonna catch me not prepping my tumblers. I'm always gonna do it because I don't even want to take a chance. But I sand it until there's absolutely no shiny black anywhere on this tumbler. You see that? Right there, this dark black here? That needs sanded. Now we're going to get our rubbing alcohol and our paper towels, and we are going to clean off all that we just sanded. Okay, see how it's coming off onto the paint? We are going to do a couple cleans of this. I usually clean like 2 or 3 wipes. I mean, you know, because look, now I'm going to get a new paper towel and do it again. The rubbing alcohol is going to clean the cup from, it's still wet, it's going to clean the cup from any oils, debris, anything that's going to get trapped in between the glue and the surface. And yes, I'm missing a rhinestone. I haven't fixed it yet. But it could keep your stones from adhering the way you want them to. So make sure you clean it well with the 91% isopropyl alcohol. Now I've got my SS20 black glass rhinestones, and I am going to start laying them along this black line here. And whenever I have a little bit of glue that squirts out of the top here, I take one of my resin brushes before the glue dries and I scoop it away because it squished out from the other side of the rhinestone like this. And you're going to continue on along the top. Some people choose to start up here. I'm going to put a different color up here, but we go along the top like this. Leaving a tiny bit of space in between each rhinestone. And the reason we're going to leave a hairline in between the rhinestones is to account for different sizing. Sometimes you can't tell and you'll get a whole bag of SS20s, but sometimes these rhinestones are a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger than the other. And we're going to be doing the honeycomb method, so we're going to need that extra space to make sure that it fits correctly. And just for educational purposes, I'm not going to go all the way around just yet because I'm going to demonstrate the honeycomb. So we are going to scatter each rhinestone in between the two last ones, you know, the two above ones. The two above it, sorry. I can't speak tonight. Okay, so see, like this. And they will fit almost perfectly in there. And this glue gives a pretty good dry time, so you can adjust them, because it takes about, I'd say, 5 or 10 minutes to dry, but it could take, you know, longer than that to fully cure. But, oops, see, and sometimes they move a little bit, and that's okay, because you can always go back in and fix like this, okay? Because you want to make sure it's straight, and we want to make sure there's no glue sticking out where it shouldn't be, like that, okay? And I got really crooked eyes, so sometimes my stuff's crooked. Okay, so we're going to trace. I'll put the handle back on for a second because we're going to trace around the handle, which I did it a minute ago wrong. With the pencil, see, it wasn't screwed on. See how I traced it there? So that I know where to stop putting the rhinestones. And another SS20 will not fit here, so I am going to use my filler stones, which are filler sizes, different sizes, to fit a smaller stone right here.